Hello, my name is Andy Katsiri. I am a peer educator for Right to Know and challenging all men to prevent sexism from the UCI Care Office. On behalf of CARE, I would like to extend a warm welcome and a thank you to you for participating in Take Back the Night. This year's theme, You Are Enough, aims to exemplify, validate, and encourage survivors and allies' voices. As a brief content warning, this week's speaker briefly describes experiences of violence at the beginning of his speech. Our second keynote speaker for this event is Richardson. Hailing from Stuttgart, Germany, Chris knows only one direction in life: forward. Chris adeptly balances being a performing artist with entrepreneurial expertise. Chris is an actor, dancer, and a model, appearing in television commercials and music videos, and has had entrepreneurial experience in founding Kathena's Entertainment, Kathena's Fitness, and a men's mental health awareness website called mentallyware.com. In the midst of his involvements, he stays grounded by volunteering at organizations including the Bowery Mission, Covenant House NYC, and Alvin Ailey Extension. Being a survivor of rape, domestic violence, suicide attempts, multiple arrests, and substance abuse motivates him to stay ready. This is the mantra of life he lives by that keeps him in position to be ready for what life brings or takes away. For Take Back the Night 2021, Chris discusses surviving rape and domestic violence as a man and the importance of Take Back the Night, because it provides the space and resources that weren't available to people like him then, but are accessible to people now. You will hear an inspiring poem to encourage and remind people that they are more than enough and worthy of a life free from violence and fear. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the University of California, Irvine for having me. This is my first time of hopefully many more to come, and although it's virtual, it's still just as important and powerful as if we were all together physically. My name is Chris Richardson, and I'm a survivor of rape and domestic violence. When I was given the opportunity to speak at this event, I kept racking my brain on what to say, how to say it, does it need some fancy, eloquent title? And then life spoke to me. It was right in front of my face the whole time. The title of this event, Take Back the Night. And night is what I'm gonna talk to you about right now. It was at night when an older man whom I thought was there to talk to me and help me with my teenage rebellion decided he was going to rape me. It was at night when I was slapped in the face by my partner. It was at night when my partner broke my foot by continuously slamming a door on it during an alcohol-induced argument. As a man who was raped, a survivor of domestic violence, a Black man, I was in the minority of the minority. Back then, I literally had nowhere to turn that had support specific to the violence I encountered. I can remember hearing my inner voice screaming out for help when I was around other people, but all I could muster was the standard pleasantries of hello and goodbye, and being labeled, you've been quiet lately, Chris. As an opportunity rises at night for bad intentions and deeds to hide in the darkness, so is the opportunity to hide the shame, guilt, or pain of having experienced some sort of violence or traumatic event. Sometimes we look forward to the night so we can fade away into the shadows in hopes that no one finds out the truth, sees us as damaged goods, or sees us as we view ourselves. For too long, those who have been hurt have walked amongst those who haven't been hurt, unable to speak or seek out help for fear of being further singled out. The National Crime Victimization Survey in 2018 found that 37% of the total violent victimization experience was identified as rape, sexual assault, robbery, or aggravated assault. The self-reported incidence of rape or sexual assault more than doubled from 1.4 victimizations per 1,000 people aged 12 or older in 2017 to 2.7 in 2018. Based on data from the survey, it is estimated that 734,630 people were raped, threatened, attempted, or completed in the United States in 2018. Despite the increase in self-reports of rape and sexual assault, there was a decrease in reporting to police from 2017 to 2018. 40% of rapes and sexual assaults were reported to police in 2017, but only 25% were reported to police in 2018. It is easier in life to fall than to stand up, and that's what we're not going to do. We are choosing to be strong and take a stand against violence. For those like me who didn't or feel they don't have a Take Back the Night event or any resources made available to them, the opportunity to change that is here and now. In taking back the night and continuing to bring attention to this event and what it means, you send shockwaves to your campus and the world that a stand is being made against all forms of violence. You directly impact and usher in a much needed increase in the reporting to police, your campus care center, or confiding in a trusted source such as a friend, family member, or counselor. You proclaim that a line has been drawn and it is not okay to cross it ever again. You illuminate the night with the help, support, and resources that are here and available for those that have been hurt. You certify that violence is not okay. It is not acceptable. It is not par for the course. It is not funny. It is not what's supposed to or should happen. And it is something you do not have to carry the burden of alone. You let it be known that no one has to be ashamed because someone else decided to try and do them harm. You now know your voice is needed in this conversation of stopping all forms of violence. Soon you'll notice that your hellos will turn into, how are you doing? And you taking that extra moment or two to listen to each other. The fear and pain of violence or the risk of violence that breeds those constrictive, quick interactions that we're so used to starts to fade away, and you notice yourself looking at the world as a communal and limitless place that has time for everyone to share their stories with each other. You become sensitive to changes in someone's behavior and appearance and have the courage and backing of a campus that has taken back the night to offer a helping hand. Enough is defined as much or as many as required. You are more than what is required. You are more than enough. You are someone of value, of purpose, and of meaning. You are someone that will never be repeated. You are funny, you may be shy, you're exciting and interesting. You are uniquely beautiful and worthy of a life free of violence. You are worthy to be listened to, believed, and helped. You are not the bare minimum or the consolation prize. You are more than enough. Therefore, we are more than enough. And now I'd like to read a poem for you called Unstoppable. You tried to cage and contain us, drain us of our worth, beat us down to nothing with relentless fists of words, control and desole us, but we are resilient, bamboo to your storm, bending but not breaking. Now taking back our true form, courage, building like a tsunami, ready to lay waste to your city of empty promises. We will rise about your shallow ruins like the moon in all its fullness, free and beautiful, luminous. Your hungry night tried to devour us. We made our own light that darkness could not swallow. You are hollow and aimless. We have carried life hidden within, a seedling growing skyward toward the sun of better things. Your heart is salted earth, your body a walking mausoleum. You fear freedom and love control, mistaking intimidation for true power, in captivity for devotion. Devoid of emotion, you're dead inside, wanted to bury us with you in a graveyard of lies. But we will rise, we will shine, we will. We are much more powerful than you, unstoppable. Continue to take back the night and remember that you are just enough, you're more than enough. Thank you.